IPMBA, the International Police Mountain Bike Association, is based in America, but it's developed across the world. It's been set up by the American police officers who saw the benefits of policing on mountain bikes, and they do training, they do a lot of research into products and legal issues relating to the policing with mountain bikes. It's been going for, I believe, about 15 years, and it's very popular. And their training is being implicated across the globe at the moment. Currently, I think there's about seven police officers who actually are able to do the International Police Mountain Bike Association training, and they're based in London, Sussex, and down in Hampshire. They undertake a 4-day course, which is based on the American course, with some slight tweaks for our British way of doing things. It's a four-day package. What we're looking to run, and what that includes is some of the officer safety model involving bikes, such as the use of personal equipment, dismounting from bikes, road safety, so that we can enable officers to be on the roads in a safer manner, a bit of off-road techniques, going up and down steps, and some different patrolling styles for nighttime riding. One of the main things is that they're going to be covered under health and safety, that they get the correct training for their role, so that when they're actually out on patrol they know really what they should be doing, what they shouldn't, and it gives them an effective way of policing, and also for the apprehension of criminals if needs be, they know what to do and when not to do things. There'll be, hopefully, once they've gone through the training, that they'll be receive a certificate at the end of it, so they're completed. Also, if they've done the 32 hours worth of training, which IPMBA wants, then they can also become qualified as a police cyclist under IPMBA.
Training is vital because of the role we're asking the officers to perform. One would accept that riding a bike is a fairly simple task. However, riding a bike in the situation that we're asking them to do it could be we're asking them to respond to an incident that's occurring. They may have to chase an offender using the bike, and it's all about making sure that they're properly trained to use the bike how we want them to use it, to ensure their safety and the safety of the public at large.
My colleague PC Burnham frequently uses the bikes on his beat. Also at football situations, I'm aware that now they're deploying the bikes to get to the trouble quicker, because usually around the ground there's quite a few traffic problems. So the units in cars can't get to the situations quick enough, whereas the officers deployed on bikes find it fairly easy to cut in and out of the traffic. At the end of the day, we have officers that have been across the states to do the training, so therefore, you know, they've done the course, and I would love to go on the training if asked to do so.
The big advantage in the city situation is that the police officer is not in a car, and they can get through the traffic a lot easier. It breaks down barriers because the public sometimes will not approach officers or want to stop a police car to talk to a policeman, whereas if the officer's on a bike, easily they can be stopped and spoken to, which increases the interaction between the police and the public. Also, the fact you're on a bike going at perhaps 10 miles an hour rather than a car doing 20-25 miles an hour, the officer has more chance to take in what's going on around him.
We saw the benefits which were being done in places like the Metropolitan Police and other areas of the country. Saw that they were getting a lot of success from the use of bikes, and they were going out and regularly arresting people. I brought it to the bosses within the Portsmouth Division, Chief Superintendent Clacker, and he gave his support to look into it and do some research with Sussex Police, and it went from there.
Worldwide, it's a very well used resource. I say the Americans and Canadians, they've been using bikes probably for the last 10-15 years, and they are leading the way in their use. In this country, London, Metropolitan Police, they use an awful lot of mountain bikes. City of London Police and the City of London Ambulance Service, they make use of bikes. More and more as we're going on over the last 2 or 3 years, the advantage of using bikes, particularly in city areas, has been seen by a number of forces, England, Wales and Scotland, and there are numerous forces taking advantage of them.